cheese and rice.
Sorry.
I mean, don't scoot over.
3, 2, 1.
Hello, YouTube Nation! Welcome to our first mail call.
In a long time.
Long time. So we quit ordering stuff other than mystery boxes.
Yeah.
Pretty much because we moved houses.
Yeah.
And then we're settled in. What are we, about 4 months in the house? 6 months?
5 months.
5 months in?
Yeah.
I missed it. So we're starting to get our purchases on and having stuff come in. We did go out and make a purchase in a store.
Yeah.
For the first time in a long time. So we actually bought a Funko hard stack pop protector.
Yeah.
We've got a couple that we purchased just that were kind of some that need to get in a hard stack that are $100, $70, $80, so they need to get into the thing. And then, lo and behold, we see this pop sitting on, what is that place called? Video game store. GameStop.
Yeah.
So we saw the Coyote. So for us, we just went to a Spurs game, correct, Stella?
Yes,
and
San Antonio.
And with San Antonio Spurs. So where we were at San Antonio, we decided to go to a game because a player who went to Stella's school, not that she did, but a pretty famous person in our area, Romeo Langford, was traded from the Boston Celtics to the
San
Antonio Spurs. And we went to go see him. He was injured. He didn't get to play. But the Coyote is kind of he's a pretty cool mascot. They did a pretty funny skit with the Real Smith Chris Rock thing.
Yeah.
I didn't expect it
to
be at an NBA game, and it was pretty cool. Let's see here. Can you hand me that knife there, Stell? Thanks. All right, so the next thing we've got 3 packages to go for you here today. We're going to go first. Obviously, we probably know what that one is.
Ooh, that top is crunched.
It's pretty not good, but hopefully it's in a good thing.
I hope so.
This one, I don't know. I know of 2 pops that are coming. I do not know which one this one is. Actually, I do think
I only remember one of them that's coming. I don't remember the other one.
All right, so this is... We are going to start collecting these because we think they are cool.
Yeah.
And it is... Bigfoot! I love Bigfoot.
He's flocked!
He is flocked, and I love the Bigfoot. Let's check the condition out on this guy.
Okay.
I wish I was enough about knowing what kind of pop protector this is. It looks very flimsy and not very good, or it's just not, or they added it and it just hasn't been creased, maybe.
It's not a $7 a pop because they have their seal on the top.
Well, there you go. This is just a cool pop. It's a Funko exclusive. Does have some wear on the thing, but I don't care. And since we won the albino Bigfoot, I just think they're adorable. I think
with his little flaming
marshmallow. I think it's just as cool as all get out. So we're definitely in on collecting all of the Bigfoots.
Yeah,
that's kind of
we like them.
A thing that we're getting into. The next thing that we're getting into is because we think it's kind of fun to have them. Plus, it's kind of a fun game. So before we moved, Miss Rebecca and I had a pretty extensive comic book collection.
It was pretty big.
It was pretty big and pretty good, and we had a lot of keys. We had a lot of loose, a lot of collections, a lot of everything.
Yeah.
But we decided to part ways with them because it helped us pay off some debt.
Yeah.
That got us to be pretty much debt free, except for a house, which is pretty cool to do.
Yeah.
Now, the sad part about that is always giving up your stuff.
Yeah.
But the other side of it is you get to look back to where when you purchased on maybe a Too Many Adult Beverage night an $800 comic and it's worth $3,000 now. Woo.
Oops.
But we're going in. So we're kind of diving our toe, or dipping our toe into the river, if you will, for the new, not new, but we're just going to try to see what we can do with some comic books. We enjoyed having them.
Yeah, we liked them.
We enjoyed getting them. I very much enjoy graded comics. If I'm going to read it, I very much like a trade paperback or an omnibus to just kind of go through and read. Even in our new house, we have a very, very large storage place to where we could have long box after long box.
Yes.
But I personally just don't get long boxes out to read them.
Yeah, we never got into them.
Right.
I
will do the trades, and I like looking at the keys or the cool comics. I like having them graded because they're in a hard protection.
Yeah.
And
hard stack.
It is a hard stack. So this got a little thing here, the comic book and collectibles on Facebook and eBay listings. Message us and purchase. Don't forget to like our page.
That's nice.
We'll see how they do. I guess it's Chimera
Comic Books and Collectibles on Facebook.
So that's where we got this from. We'll give you a little
shout out.
There's their stuff. Let's see how we did this. We got a pretty good deal on this, at least I think. So the one thing I think is fun is I am not much into stocks. I don't like stock market trading. I think that's an everyday thing, and it bores me to tears to kind of keep up with it. But with comic books, you can kind of guarantee that if you get a pretty good deal, you're going to get some of these keys, and you're probably going to make some money off of them.
Yeah.
So this is the first book that we purchased, and the reason why is because this comic book character was in, I haven't watched it, but he's in one of the new movies. He's either in the new Spider-Man, which I haven't seen yet, he's in something. So this is the first appearance. This is Daredevil 131. And that is the first appearance of that guy right there, Bullseye. Now, Bullseye has been shown in the Ben Affleck Daredevil.
Oh.
He was Colin Farrell.
Oh, okay.
Long time ago in a galaxy far, far away. But now, the Netflix show had a Daredevil show, if you remember.
Yeah.
It was the best out of all of them. Actually, I never watched any of them but Daredevil. Daredevil had Kingpin in it. Mm-hmm. And that has come back around to where he has been in the MCU. Murdoch is now in the MCU as a lawyer. We haven't seen Daredevil, but we obviously know he's coming soon. I think Bullseye, when I go Daredevil, I think of two people. I think of Kingpin and I think of Bullseye. So I think that's going to be a book at a 6.0. Not very bad. Let's see. White Pages. No, it's the origin and first appearance of the new Bullseye, first appearance of Jacob Conover. Pretty cool.
Yeah.
So this was 3 of 76. Not bad. I think it's a pretty good 6.0.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah. And again, I like them in the hard case because they're easy. You can just lean them up. They look good and whatnot with that. So there is that book.
And they're easy to store, too.
Yeah.
You know they're not going to get damaged.
Correct.
Like, just sitting around.
This was another eBay purchase. This is another comic book. This is a very intricate
boxing
packaging here. We got wrap on every corner of the earth here. Maybe do something like that, maybe? Do this side?
It's a lot of tape.
We sell on eBay. You don't need this much tape. If it's packaged well. Oh, yeah. All right. Oh, they downsized the box. That's one of the things. All right. Got us a horde of bubble wrap to go with here. Triple taped. Goodness for that.
Taped again.
Taped all the way around the world here. All right. So this is we should coconut mall this. Nobody knows what that means. Dang.
I have no clue what this one is. I don't remember.
This one is one of my favorite comic book characters of all times. And I think is a good investment book to have in our arsenal. Good God Almighty. Okay. That's a knife. All right, so this is in 6 kinds of wrappings as well. Oh my gosh.
Holy moly.
Dude, if you're an eBay seller watching this, you do not need... I get it. I can't complain because this wasn't double wrapped and this and that. I can see it. I hear people complain. It's all over. So, we've got Albedo number 3. You may be looking at that going, what on God's green earth is it? I'll compare. It's the first appearance of Tomei Ami and Lord Nori Uki. And it's the back cover pinup of Stan Saki's Usagi Yojimbo. This is the second appearance of Usagi Yojimbo. And the first appearance, this is like a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle book or even The Walking Dead number 1. It was real low print. It's real expensive and it is real hard. And I'm here to tell you right now, looking at that cover, there is one ding right there and maybe right there. Wow, that's pretty good for a black cover. I don't know if it will not pick that up, but that looks real good for what it is. So Usagi getting a Netflix show, coming out this month. There was at the time of me looking up for this one, I was trying to find an Usagi number 1, obviously because I think that. If you go to Stan Sake or Saki is what I call him, I'm sure that is nowhere near correct. If you go to his website, he actually sells the trades and other comic books of modern day Usagi Yojimbo.
Yeah.
You can also get for just a couple $100, like art and everything else. I love it. Like I've got a couple books signed by him and everything else.
Of those.
And I'm not that big of an autograph guy, but when you're drawing like something with it, I think that is a pretty cool thing. If it was just his signature, I wouldn't be bothered by it.
He draws a cool thing.
Draws Usagi, he'll draw the character or whatever, but I just think this is one of those characters, especially with Turtles is forever coming out with stuff.
Yeah.
So I just think Usagi is probably best known for being the rabbit from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I know him from, honestly, the comic books. It was actually the first trade paperback I ever owned in my life. Was an Usagi Yojimbo because I thought it was the ninja craze was out and about, and that was just part of it, was kind of getting an Usagi. So that's a book that's near and dear to my heart. So searching on eBay for the first appearance of Usagi, it's a pretty big book. And again, you can't go true on eBay sales because just some stuff may be wonky at times. One went for $8,000, and it was the only one on eBay. Like if you type in Albedo number 1 or Albedo number 1, they are nowhere to be found. So it's one of those books that it's not because it's a popular character. It's popular enough to where it's scarce.
Yeah.
And Usagi has really picked up a lot of tread because of how anime has kind of picked up. Yeah. So it's kind of one of those. But that's our mail day. We got a pop. We got a Bigfoot pop, 2 graded comics. Hopefully we can bring some more graded comics. One of my favorite things in the world to do is get comics and kind of guess what they are. Send them off to CGC or CBCS and get them graded and see what we get.
Yeah.
However, it takes about a year right now, I think, to get your
forever.
Stuff. So, for me personally right now, it is just in the best interest to get those. But I think at 8.5, I think that's a real high grade. And to have a first bullseye, what was it, 6.0? 6.5? I think that's a good start for a collection.
Yeah.
All right, until next time, peace out, home skillets. Stella, hit that red button.